happy to see you and then happy to join you in this session.
Oh.
And then, how has the day been up to now?
Yes, sir. I have completed all my chores before this class,
Hmm.
and today
Hmm.
here it's shut down, so I had finished
Okay,
everything before 9:30.
right. Why the
And
shutdown
you
there?
look as fresh as I saw you in the morning, sir.
Looking fresh. That's
Yes.
wonderful. Thank you. Being with learners gives me that freshness, I believe. And
Yes.
then,
Someone
um,
has to come and tell that you had already some couple of sessions and it's not your first session. You look that like that.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You remember,
So,
you know, there is something beautiful. As I said this morning, somebody told me, I can't change my past, but I can change my future. And then that's one quotation. And I got another beautiful quotation. Oh my God. There was another person today who spoke 26 minutes continuously, non-stop, on a particular theme. And he is over the moon. He is on top of the world, so to say. And he tells me, Titus, this is the first time I am able to speak that long. Now, where is that person? Oh, yeah, Mr. Deepak. He gave me this beautiful quote. He said, the fuel that will carry you from the earth to the moon is your ambition. The fuel that will carry you from the earth to the moon is your ambition. And he said this while giving us that speech I told you about. 26 minutes, no exaggeration, 26 minutes. And of course, were there mistakes? Yeah, a few mistakes, a grammatical and also maybe construction of sentences, inconsistency of the tenses. All these were there. But you know what made it beautiful? They are considered trivial, according to me, compared to the 26 minutes of, what shall we say, ideas shared.
spontaneous. Okay.
Spontaneous ideas shared. He just sat like that and he went early today, 9 o'clock. He went to his office so that he would be ready from his office to to be in this session. And right to because last time I told him, be careful from the next session onwards. We will try a new way of learning, and the new way of learning just give you the topic and there you go. And he went and just didn't stop. When it was 26, 9:26, he stopped and then he said, Titus, I think it's past 26 now. Let me stop. Probably you'll have to go. So what a beautiful speech, man. Like that man, Mr. Deepak. Wow. He's a very senior employee in one of the where is he? He's in one of the Deepak. He is working. He's a digital manager in and he's working in Gurugram. He's living in New Delhi. He must be in his 12 years of experience he has. But he said, I have never had this kind of an experience before. I myself can't believe it that I'm able to speak. So I think it is important that we all begin to take this seriously, speaking and speaking and speaking. Today, I'm going to challenge Mahalakshmi also to give such kind of speech. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm ready. Always ready.
Right. Look, I would like to follow up with what I said in the last session. And
Okay.
there is one Mr. Yuval Noah Harari. That's the name of the author, and that's here the book. This is the book that you can see here.
Okay, sir.
This is the book. I would like to once again show this up. All right.
Okay.
All right. This man, you know what he is trying to say? He's trying to encourage all of us who are living in this 21st century. And he has written 21st skills. I have collected these 20, not 21, 5 skills from this book, and I have summarized them. You won't find them just directly given there. You will have to look for it here and there. The first one we discussed. Can you tell me, Mahalakshmi,
The
what did we discuss? What
communication,
was the first skill? Communication, the power of
power of
words. That is
words,
very important. Okay.
the power
Secondly,
of words,
hmm,
adaptability, the power to
hmm,
change.
right,
Third
the
one is
power to change.
third one is problem solving, turning our challenges into opportunities.
Yeah, I don't know. When I hear the very titles, the very names, I feel really, a lot of goosebumps all over the body. The first one, communication, the power of
Communication,
words. Come on,
words.
Mahalakshmi, give me very quickly. How would you summarize that? What do you understand? Communication, the power of words. Come on, give me something.
The
Don't worry.
words,
Don't be like, you can be like Deepak. Don't worry. Come on.
Words play a vital role in communication. It is very important to choose the correct, appropriate, and pragmatic words to convey something, sir. If we
Mhm.
say some critical approach, critical words towards a simple thing, they won't listen. They may listen, but
Yeah.
they won't consider it into a practice. At the same time, if we say some pragmatic words,
Yeah.
then they would listen, they would try to do that in their daily life, sir. So it is very important to
Mhm.
choose the words,
Right, right. So the choice of words,
the
and
choice
more
of
than
words.
choice of words, just forget about the choice of words. Words alone have the power. Let
Power,
it be
yes.
right words, wrong words. Forget
Yes,
about the
and
choice of
the
words. That,
word can make one to go up. The word even make one to go below, sir. The
exactly,
words we are using,
exactly.
especially it happens for the children. So
Mhm,
instead of
mhm.
saying something negative about them, we always want to use the good things, positive things,
Mhm,
the
mhm.
sanguine things they have done so far. We should
That's
be a
right.
sanguine person in front of them.
Mhm,
Then it would
mhm.
make them to feel good, sir. So it is
Right.
very important to choose the words, to use the words in a correct form.
Mm. That's right. I believe what you said is true. But at the same time, we are on two levels. You are trying to say about the correct use or the incorrect use of words. I'm trying to say that communication is words.
Words.
Words make communication. Words enable us to express ourselves. You got my point.
Yes,
I
sir.
get your point. You get my point. So, words are powerful. Correct?
And
I
yes,
think,
sir. Yes, I am saying that words are powerful, but what words are powerful? How
aha,
can we say that words are powerful? I'm just extending your point. That's
yeah,
also.
exactly. Exactly. I think this is where Malala Yousafzai, did she say something related to this? She
I
said,
guess.
one pen, one teacher can change the world.
Entire world is.
The entire world. I don't know if I am completely correct with that quotation. It just came up right now. Okay. Now, look, from there we move to. So, communication is very important because
Is.
it is absolutely, we have to express ourselves. We need to tell others what our feelings are and what kind of what we need to express in short. Okay. So, and that is very important. It is because people are not able to express properly that in maybe some of the companies they get unnoticed, and it is because they are able to express themselves so clearly, so powerfully, so confidently, so fluently that they get noticed.
Is. The
Okay,
words
more please.
sometimes we may feel redundant, sir, by
Yeah,
using the words repeatedly. It should not be
right.
like that as well. We
Yeah,
should
yeah,
use in appropriate words, sir.
right. Correct, correct, correct. That's another aspect that we can think of. Now let's move to the second one,
Second,
adaptability.
adaptability,
Yeah,
like water.
the the power to change. Come on, give me
Yes,
a
the
little
power to change.
summary of that.
Adaptability,
Summarize it.
yes, the power like water. We should be able to uh, convince ourselves based on the situation. We should
Mhm.
not long about the undesired or the thing which is not going to happen. We should not
Mhm.
lament or we should not feel any resentments about that.
Mhm.
We should feel comfortable with the available things. You
Yeah,
should be ready to adapt to any situation, or
right.
else you make that situation based on your desire.
Yeah,
You first
correct.
fix to that situation, sustain
Mhm.
there for some time,
Mhm.
just to enjoy the endurance, then make that
Mhm.
place as your comfortable place. Just adapt to that
Right.
and convert that to your desire, based on your desire.
Any any examples from people or from
Yes, sir.
companies or
From
group of
a
people?
daughter-in-law, new daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
She has to first
Ah,
adapt to that family. Then again,
mhm.
after 10 years, she is the ruler of that family.
Great, great. I didn't go to that level. Anyhow, that example is great. I love that example. But I think I would like to give you the example of Nokia, for example. Today,
Mhm.
Nokia phones are not there anymore. They didn't want to embrace changes, and so they are now out of the market.
Mhm.
Look at something else. One is Nokia phones. What about Konica? What about Rajdut bicycles, motorcycles? They are
Bicycles.
nowhere to
Onida
be seen
TV,
today. Yeah, they are
Onida
nowhere.
BPL,
Yes, those who refuse to
Adapt.
accept changes, embrace
Mm,
changes, they went out of
yes, sir.
the market. Like,
Mm.
okay, so that is one example. Let's go to number three now.
Number
Number
three,
three is,
problem solving.
yes, the second part, subtitle is
Yes,
important.
sir. Subtitles. Turning our
Yes,
challenges into opportunities.
yes. Any experience, personal experience, where you have changed your some challenges into opportunities?
Is English speaking. I could say
Hmm,
this. When I
hmm,
was
hmm,
starting my channel, I was really reluctant whether to continue or not. It was a
hmm.
nightmare for me. It was a
Hmm.
really big challenge for me. But now I have converted that as an opportunity. Now I'm enjoying it, sir. Now I'm really
Wonderful.
enjoy doing conversation with the others, with especially with the tutors like you, sir. This is a perfect example, I could
Congratulations.
say.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I think this is very, very important. Number, once again, problem solving, the power or the ability to change challenges into opportunities. So many of us, we have certain challenges. Who doesn't have challenges? Everyone has challenges in one way or the other, in one
The-
form or in another form. Maybe we can think of challenges like, see, look for opportunities and look for physics wala, for example, that particular site. Look for all the YouTubers today. They are the people who looked for opportunities while the world was shut for about 2 to 3 months.
yes.
Okay, when people did not know what to do. Some people chose to commit suicide. Some people chose to destroy their families. Some people chose to destroy their lives. Some people sat down and cried. But others, they opened their eyes, looked for opportunities, and they found opportunities. They created
Yes.
opportunities where there were no opportunities. So, from problems, they solved or they evolved into people who embraced opportunities and they found various possibilities. Problems into possibilities, right? Challenges into opportunities. Now,
Opportunities.
let's now come to the fourth one. The
Yes,
fourth
sir.
one is
Emotional
emotional
intelligence. Yes, sir.
intelligence. Yes.
Okay.
Actually, what is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is the ability to come to know myself, is the ability to know oneself and myself and also yours to you. So I come to understand myself, I come to understand others. So once I am aware of self awareness and ability to connect with the others, intelligence is the ability to come to know the what all I have within myself, is to come to know my own ability, come to know myself better, even better, and at the same time come to connect myself very well with others. So it's the ability to know myself, at the same time ability to know the others. In this process, what happens is that once I come to be aware of myself, I will come to know my weaknesses and my strengths, and I will try to make sure my weaknesses are not going to control me. I will rather consider my weaknesses and passengers in my vehicle where I am the driver. What is the importance of a driver? A driver is a person who drives or steers the vehicle to the destination that he wants. He doesn't stop where I want, but he drives where he wants. Meaning to say, he knows exactly what to do, how to drive, where to stop, when to stop, and uh, finally where to reach. So, this is called emotional intelligence, the ability to know oneself.
Yes.
Understand? And once I know myself, I know what my strengths are and my weaknesses are. I don't need others to come and tell me, but I know. Yeah. For example, if you are a person who gets angry, I know that I have this kind of problem with me. Anger is a problem, is an issue with me. So I will not allow anger to overpower me. I will try to control my anger, the
Hmm.
capacity to control my emotions. the capacity to control my anger, the capacity to control my, what shall we say, my fear, everything, any kind of emotions that you would like to bring up, you would like to mention. I have the capacity to control these. At the same time, I have the capacity to understand others.
Mhm.
That is where you said it is the ability to show empathy. Empathy. In if you use an idiom, you would say it is my ability to put my feet
Myself
in the shoes of the other.
this. Mm.
Okay. So once I am able to understand the others, then I am able to motivate them. I can tell them, hey, look, you have this particular problem here. It is better that you practice kindness. It is better that you practice patience. It is better that you practice understanding. And when I tell like that to people who live with me, people whom I know, and people who are my colleagues or my family members, automatically they are not threatened, but rather they are motivated. They are encouraged. Come on, Mahalakshmi, what do you say about
Yes,
this?
sir. I would like to ask you one thing, sir. First of all,
Mm,
how can we understand ourselves?
mhm. Yeah.
Ourselves. First thing is I should know about me. So how can I do
Mhm.
that, sir? How can I understand about myself?
That's wonderful, actually. There are many people in the world today who are trying to understand themselves. Many people go into solitary confinement many times. People go for a time of meditation. People go for a period of retreat. People go for, they close themselves in one room for a period of time and they begin to reflect, ask deep questions. If you are, if unless and until I mean, if we are not foolish, if we are that low in IQ to understand ourselves, we should be able to understand ourselves by sitting in silence for some time and asking. For example, let's have an examination of conscience. What does that mean? Let us think about what we do from the what we did. Suppose it is in the evening, so I have an examination of conscience before I go to sleep. What do? I woke up at this time. What happened after that? And then what did I do? And then what did I do? And then what did I do? When at what time did I reach for my lunch? After lunch, what did I do? And then after my siesta or my afternoon power nap, what did I do? And then by evening, how was the day? By evening, by 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Now it is 10 o'clock. And then so you go through your day's activity and find out how you reacted to each situation, to
Okay,
each
sir.
person who came to you.
And
Does
I
that
have
make
another
sense?
question.
Yeah,
Now
yeah, yeah.
we are always engaging ourselves with phone, with mobile, social media. So how can we
Yeah,
find time
yeah.
to do certain activities, sis? Because
This is
even
like,
before sleeping, before doing anything, even while eating, we're always
mhm,
occupied with this mobile, with this social media. So where can we
yeah,
find time to relax, to think about one's
wonderful
own
question.
mentality, like
Actually,
one's own idea?
yeah. Don't forget to breathe, okay? I mean, we should also find the time to breathe
Yes,
in
actually,
spite
it
of all these
happens without
mobile
our
and
knowledge,
gadgets that we
sir. Actually, breathing is happening without our knowledge, so we are doing it.
yeah.
If we have
So,
to sense something while breathing, then we may even forget about breathing. It happens automatically.
Mahala, let me give you here. Let me share with you the example of Neha Badwal, who passed IAS at the age of 24. And today she is an assistant collector in one of the, I suppose, districts where the government of India has appointed her. She's failed her UPSC exams 3 times. And then you know what she did? She came back home to Gujarat. And there she closed herself. She took solitary confinement in her room. And then she, first of all, threw away this. Okay. She
Okay.
disconnected all the social media applications. And then she told herself, I would stay here until and unless I finish my studies. And that was called a solitary confinement, where she disconnected herself from every social media app, and she stopped attending family functions or any other functions, nothing doing. Her goal was very clear. She
Was she
discovered
deleted
herself,
all the apps from her mobile, sir?
all the apps on the mobile phone, so that
Deactivated the
no,
account also.
deactivated the accounts for 3 years. And she studied and she studied. She did only two things. According to what I have read, she did two things. Number one, she began to write, and then she began to read. Read, write, read, write, read, write. Why? Because the focus was very clear: UPSC exams, cracking UPSC exams. And that is where, see, most of this one is a willful decision. I have to will it. Like the example I gave you, I need to steer the vehicle where I want my vehicle to reach.
Mm.
There could be many other passengers in my car, but I'm not going to allow them to control me and my this destination, my going. So
Okay.
this should be very clear. Let Neha Padwal answer our question. She would simply tell you, if she were to come here, she would tell you, "Hi, Mahalashmi, look, I did this. I disconnected myself from social media applications." And she says, don't unnecessarily get bothered by social media apps. Use them to your
Wisely.
advantage.
Mm.
Okay? Is that fine? Does that
Okay.
make any sense?
is
That
it
makes
is
sense?
okay for unmarried women for like a homemaker, we
Yeah.
cannot do that. We cannot go into a room and sit there for 3 years, right, sir? So
Yeah.
could you give me some pragmatic solution for not using mobile all the time? How
I think
can
so.
we
I think, no,
concentrate
no.
on studies or
Yeah.
English?
Yeah, don't study English to a fault. Like, don't study English to such a degree where you are, so to say, you become a slave of mobile, or you get addicted to mobile. No, never. Nothing should
Okay.
get us to addiction. We should not become slave to anybody or anything at all. Good, mobile applications are great, but then watch them, scroll them for a while. Don't do binge watching, I would say.
Okay.
Or better to, you know how to control ourselves. It's better to control ourselves. Take a rest. Maybe media, social media, I never say for once that it is bad. It is good, it helps us. But if we want to achieve a higher purpose, then we should sometimes learn to say no to social media apps for a period of time. Okay, now let's move to the last one.
Last.
And the
Okay.
last one is
Lifelong
lifelong learning.
learning.
Life Lifelong learning,
Learning.
yes. Lifelong learning is our software update, right? So
Okay.
there is this software actually. My phone, sometimes it hangs, sometimes it gets heated up, and then sometimes it lags. Why? Because proper update is not done.
Mm-hmm.
Once I update, then things become okay once again. In the same way, our life is always lifelong learning is our software update. We should occasionally update ourselves by sometimes moving. Now, I myself, I must go to maybe the nature, watch the nature sometimes. I'm not worried about any certification here. I'm not talking about any new MA or master's or my PhD or anything like that. Nothing. No certification courses. But it is from everything that we see and watch and find every day, we learn something. We continue to learn something. For example, if you are not a person who has touched the guitar, try strumming once in a while. Who knows? That might open a new door of possibility for you. If you have never tried gardening, go try, plant one rose, and then water it. Maybe some days, if you don't know how to learn to fix a switch, or maybe to change a capacitor, or to change whatever, or to fit a fan, come on, try doing it. You can manage. Don't become overly dependent on people. So this is
Mm.
what it is all about. Lifelong learning is about this. And what do you say, actually, Mahalakshmi? Is it possible to learn something new each day?
Yes, sir, of course. We can learn anything and everything with your interest. You cannot learn just for others' sake. If you are fully interested and if you are truly interested, you can go and give it a shot. You no need to worry
Mhm.
about your age, about others' opinion, about anything, sir.
Yeah,
So, as
correct,
you
correct,
said,
correct.
it's a lifelong learning. And even I insist my parents to learn something, to engage something. Uh, just they don't like to see mobiles. They always
Mhm.
watch something on TV. So I ask them,
Yeah,
you please learn something and be busy with your time. So my
yeah,
dad,
correctly.
he has started going to our farm, and he is taking
Mhm.
care of everything.
Mhm. See, 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 that is great. Exactly this one. Lifelong learning, in short, is the bridge between who you are today and who you want to become tomorrow.
Yes. And they
You got
always
that?
say, sir,
Did you get
what
that?
I'm going to do after, what I'm going to do in this age. So, with this learning. So, I always tell them, no,
Mm.
no, the age is not a matter. It's just a number. You can learn anything and everything.
Ask this question to the late Fauja Singh. He passed away in the month of August. Fauja Singh, who passed away at the age of 114. He started running marathon at the age of 89.
Wow.
And he won so many national, international awards. That was because his wife and his son died. And so, in order to have a grief therapy, in order to heal himself from the loss, he started taking marathon seriously and he ran until 114 years old. Now, if we still don't understand this, ask a few other people like KFC. What is this KFC? Colonel Sanders. Ask Colonel Sanders, who is this, the one who started this, what is it called? KFC.
Yes.
What is it called? Kentucky Fried Chicken, right? Ask him. He started it in his 60s,
60.
nearing 70. He started that business going from door to door, selling his
So,
great recipe and the fried chicken. And see, at that age, he was able to begin. So,
mm,
age is just a number. Okay. Or if you don't know more about this one, if you are finding it difficult to accept this, ask Manoj Kumar Sharma, IPS.
okay.
Right? He has become an IPS today after having a tough time in his life. But he never refused to learn. He kept learning and learning and learning. Or ask this person. I will tell you there is IAS Awanish Sharan. He is a district collector now. He's one of the most sought after district collectors in the world. Why? Because he failed 10 times, but he didn't give up. So, lifelong learning, yes, lifelong learning is also this one, that the ability not to give up. Be resilient, be determined, be persistent.